Hello, everybody. Jimmy here. I just want to talk to you briefly today. Okay, I really think you got to start writing your congressman and senator. Okay, pick up the pace of impeaching the president. We can't wait a month or 2 months. Okay, this country is really starting to suffer. There's no jobs in the country. The federal government, okay, keeps pumping money into the stock exchange to make it look good and everything, and people are making a lot of money, but we're not creating any jobs. When, you know, they're talking about unemployment being low, unemployment is low, but a lot of people didn't go looking for jobs because there are none. Okay, there's plenty of people that I know that their kids are still living at home after getting a very good education and got these big student loans, and now the government raised the interest rate on them, so that'll be harder for people to afford a good education. This is terrible. Okay, when is it going to turn around? Okay, the president is ineffective in his job now. With all the scandals, the IRS, Benghazi, the NSA, and they're endless. How many? I think there's about 20 of them on the burner now. And I'm not just going by, Fox News, okay? You read any of the news outlets, okay, not so much what's on TV, but any of the news outlets that come on the internet these days, like the Drudge Report and other things, we're going nowhere, okay? And it's going to get worse next year as Obamacare comes in. The president, what did he do? He set up a smokescreen. He moved everything back a year for big corporations because he knows that they're not going to be able to afford it, and we're going to be in a lot more trouble. If you still want to go down this road every day, okay, you're in a lot of trouble. Your kids will be in a lot of trouble because there'll be no jobs for them, okay, and the debt is still mounting day after day. Okay, every number that comes up for most of the reports are what we owe the Chinese people. But every month, the federal government goes to the Federal Reserve Bank and they work a deal where they print more money and the Federal Reserve puts it. Well, guess what? Find out what the Federal Reserve really is. The Federal Reserve Bank, okay, is really a covert operation, okay, of the federal government. They're not really the federal government, but they can put money into the economy and everything. So we're not only running up the debt with China, in the background, we're running up plenty of other debts, okay? We are in such trouble. We're going to bury ourselves. You're going to bury your kids. They're never going to get out of debt, okay? And you know what? For everybody that does well in this country, it's very hard to climb up that ladder. So even if some of you people that are on the top with big incomes and things, it's very easy to come falling down that ladder. And when you don't have a job, guess what? You're going to go through your money awfully quick, okay? You're going to, you'll be sick over it, okay? You'll have to pay your medical expenses, you have to pay your mortgage, all your bills, your car leases and everything. So no matter how much money you have in the bank, you're going to blow through it, and then you're not going to like it, okay? You're not going to like your lifestyle, and besides everything else, when there's no jobs, crime goes up, okay? We'll be unsafe to go in the streets. The rich people would need bodyguards. This isn't the way to live in this country. Impeach Obama now. Write your congressman. There's more than enough things, it seems to be, that are impeachable. Benghazi and just the IRS. Let's get the ball rolling. Talk to your congressmen, talk to your senators, send them emails, send them postcards. Okay, postcards I think are pretty effective. When you send them a postcard, they don't have to open an envelope, because the only time they're looking for envelopes is when there's money in it for their re-election campaign. And one other thing, if a quick fact, if you notice how many things are passed in the administrations, okay, whether the state level or federal government, nobody reads them. The congressmen, the senators do not read them. They depend on what some underlink is telling them. So what are we paying these guys big salary for, with big retirement benefits and everything? Doesn't make any sense to me. If you just look at like one big mistake in New York State when Governor Cuomo was saying, oh yeah, we're restricting the number of bullets in the guns to 7. Okay, nobody wrote it in the initial proposal, that cops could still have 14 bullets in it. That made no sense at all because nobody read it. Okay? How could they be passing laws that they don't read and that they don't understand? It makes no sense to me at all. Okay? Goodbye, everybody. God bless America. And if you could donate some money to the to the veterans, there's a bunch of good veteran societies out there now. Okay, maybe make a monthly donation of $19. Okay, it'll help the vets because we don't show them the compassion, okay, and what the help that they really need and they deserve protecting this country. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye now, Jimmy.